अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मैं हूं आपका टीचर मंसूर सलीम और आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे फर्स्ट ईयर इंग्लिश चैप्टर 8 अ वॉयज टू द सिटी ऑफ लाइंस के मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज। एमसीक्यू से स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं आपको बताता चलूं कि इस चैप्टर की लाइन बाय लाइन उर्दू एक्सप्लेनेशन की वीडियो भी चैनल पर ऑलरेडी अपलोड हो चुकी है, जिसे आप अपनी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट कॉर्नर पर मौजूद आई बटन से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं एमसीक्यू नंबर 1 से। द टेक्स्ट अ वॉयज टू द सिटी ऑफ लाइंस इज अ essay, short story, autobiography, travelogue, and the correct answer is option D, travelogue. MCQ number 2. A film, book, or illustrated lecture about the places visited by or experiences of a traveler is called A or N, travelogue, biography, autobiography, non-fictional story. And the correct answer is option A, travelogue. MCQ number 3. The travelogue A Voyage to the City of Lions is written by Gidu Mupasa, Altaf Sheikh, Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, E.B. White. And the correct answer is option B, Altaf Sheikh. MCQ number 4. Which of the following is a travelogue writer? Sheikh Sadi Shirazi, E.B. White, Altaf Sheikh, Professor Amina Khamisani. And the correct answer is option C, Altaf Sheikh. MCQ number 5. When was Altaf Sheikh born? 14th November 1934, 14th November 1944, 14th November 1950, 14th November 1966. And the correct answer is option B, 14th November 1944. MCQ number 6. Where was Altaf Sheikh born? New Hala, Matiari District, Sindh, Ladkana, Sindh, Badin, Sindh, Jamshoro, Sindh. And the correct answer is option A, New Hala, Matiari District, Sindh. MCQ number 7. Where did Altaf Sheikh complete his early education? Quaid-e-Azam University, Islamabad, Cadet College, Pitaro, University of Karachi, Karachi, University of Sindh, Jamshoro. And the correct answer is option B, Cadet College, Pitaro. MCQ number 8. After completing his early education, he acquired a degree in marine engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, aeronautical engineering. And the correct answer is option A, marine engineering. MCQ number 9. What is Altaf Sheikh's highest degree? Bachelor's in Marine Engineering, MSc in Maritime Safety Administration, Doctorate in Maritime Safety Administration, Bachelor's in Maritime Safety Administration. And the correct answer is option A, Bachelor's in Marine Engineering. MCQ number 10. How many travelogues has Altaf Sheikh written? More than 40, less than 40, over 60, 32. And the correct answer is option A, more than 40. MCQ number 11. Around the World is a famous travelogue written by Altaf Sheikh, Shafiqur Rahman, Jamiluddin Ali, Naseem Hijazi. And the correct answer is option A, Altaf Sheikh. MCQ number 12. Which of the following is a famous travelogue written by Altaf Sheikh? A Journey to Thailand, A Journey to Japan, A Journey to London, A Journey to Singapore. And the correct answer is option A Journey to Thailand. MCQ number 13. Who has a unique writing style and has no match in writing travelogues in Sindhi? Ibn Insha, Mustansar, Hussain Tarar, Altaf Sheikh, Sheikh Sadi. And the correct answer is option C, Altaf Sheikh. MCQ number 14. What type of literature does Altaf Sheikh specialize in? Travelogues, poetry, novels, short stories. And the correct answer is option A, travelogues. MCQ number 15. Altaf Sheikh wrote travelogues in which language? Urdu, English, Sindhi, Punjabi. And the correct answer is option C, Sindhi. MCQ number 16. Altaf Sheikh is honored with the title of Sindbad of Sindh, Pride of Sindh, Best Travelogue Writer, none of the above. And the correct answer is option A, Sindbad of Sindh. MCQ number 17. The travelogue A Voyage to the City of Lions was originally written in English, Sindhi, Urdu, Malay. And the correct answer is option B, Sindhi. MCQ number 18. The travelogue A Voyage to the City of Lions was translated into English by Professor Manoj Kumar, Professor Amina Khamisani, Ilsa Qazi, Allama I. Qazi. And the correct answer is option A, Professor Manoj Kumar. MCQ number 19. Where is Singapore located? Europe, South Asia, Central Asia, Africa. And the correct answer is option B, South Asia. MCQ number 20. How long is the journey from Port Kelang, Malaysia to Singapore? 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours. And the correct answer is option C, 6 hours. MCQ number 21. The writer's ship anchored in Singapore at dawn, evening, night, midnight. And the correct answer is option C, night. MCQ number 22. What is the geographical location of Singapore in relation to Malaysia? North, south, east, west. And the correct answer is option A, north. MCQ number 23. What is the view like in Singapore when the ship anchors at night? Dark, gloomy, shimmering and decorated, quiet and peaceful, loud and noisy. And the correct answer is option B, shimmering and decorated. MCQ number 24. The light of Singapore's street and high-rise building were shimmering as if decorated for a wedding, a ceremony, a celebration, an event. And the correct answer is option A, a wedding. MCQ number 25. What type of vessels can be seen in Singapore at night? Local vessels, vessels from various countries, military vessels, none of the above. And the correct answer is option B, vessels from various countries. MCQ number 26. A vessel is a ship, bottle, building, car. And the correct answer is option A, ship. MCQ number 27. What was seen from the ship in Singapore at night? Street lights, high-rise buildings, street lights and high-rise buildings, reflection in the water. And the correct answer is option C, street lights and high-rise buildings. MCQ number 28. What provided a wonderful view? The reflection of vessel in water, the reflection of buildings in water, the reflection of street lights in water, none of them. And the correct answer is option A, the reflection of vessels in water. MCQ number 29. The reflection of vessels in water provided a captivating view, charming view, wonderful view, mesmerizing view. And the correct answer is option C, wonderful view. MCQ number 30. What was the reflections of vessels in the water like in Singapore at night? Like celestial bodies, like small islands, like stars, like fireflies. And the correct answer is option B, like small islands. MCQ number 31. This is the significance of Singapore from a geographical perspective. Remote location, maritime crossroad, landlocked country, deserted region. And the correct answer is option B, maritime crossroad. MCQ number 32. Singapore is a free port, expensive port, cheap port, historic port. And the correct answer is option A, free port. MCQ number 33. The purpose of ships anchoring in Singapore is to refuel, to change direction, to transport goods, none of them. And the correct answer is option A, to refuel. MCQ number 34. What is the comparison made to Singapore in the travelogue? Earthen lamp, a shimmering star, a small island, a bustling city. And the correct answer is option A, earthen lamp. MCQ number 35. Singapore seemed like an earthen lamp surrounded by sloths, moths, lions, spiders. And the correct answer is option B, moths. MCQ number 36. Singapore's jetty is quite busy, large, small, impressive. And the correct answer is option B, large. MCQ number 37. How do people get to and from the ship to port in Singapore? By taking water boats like taxis, by swimming, by walking, by renting a car. And the correct answer is option A, by taking water boats like taxis. MCQ number 38. Which of the following is a small island country? Italy, Singapore, Spain, Japan. And the correct answer is option B, Singapore. MCQ number 39. The length of the largest inland river in Singapore is 7 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles, 12 miles. And the correct answer is option B, 9 miles. MCQ number 40. The river in Singapore floods in the ocean, sea, lake, stream. And the correct answer is option B, sea. MCQ number 41. The river in Singapore is filled with small fishing boats, speed boats, huge boats and barges, yacht. And the correct answer is option C, huge boats and barges. MCQ number 43. Initially, the cargo was loaded into trucks, ships, barges, boats. And the correct answer is option A, trucks. MCQ number 43. The cargo was loaded into trucks which arrived at the port, river, sea, ships. And the correct answer is option B, river. MCQ number 44. The cargo was loaded into trucks and sent to ships, barges, port, boats. And the correct answer is option A, ships. MCQ number 45. The cargo was sent to ship through boats, barges, planes, trucks. And the correct answer is option B, barges. MCQ number 46. The barges did not have any engines, fuel, tugboats, none of the above. And the correct answer is option A, engines. MCQ number 47. How many barges were pulled by a large motorboat at once? 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. And the correct answer is option D, 4 to 5. MCQ number 48. The motorboat pulled the barges to the river, ships, cargo, trucks. And the correct answer is option B, ships. MCQ number 49. What did the barges being pulled by a large motorboat look like from afar? Small boats, speedboats, camel caravans, ships. And the correct answer is option C, camel caravan. MCQ number 50. Which country is Singapore close to? Malaysia, Thailand, Turkey, Canada. And the correct answer is option A, Malaysia. MCQ number 51. The island of Singapore has the same relation with the Malaysia as the Manola with Karachi, Manola with Malaysia, Manola with Kimadi, Manola with Singapore. And the correct answer is option A, Manola with Karachi. MCQ number 52. Altaf Sheikh compares the Malaysian city of Johor with Manola, Kimadi, Karachi, Singapore. And the correct answer is option B, Kimadi. MCQ number 53. What is the name of the city located near Singapore which is compared to Kimadi? Karachi, Johor, Kuala Lumpur, Kelang. And the correct answer is option B, Johor. MCQ number 54. Which city in Malaysia is closest to Singapore? Kuala Lumpur, Kelang, Johor, Malacca. And the correct answer is option C, Johor. MCQ number 55. What is the distance between Johor and Singapore? 0.25 miles, 1 miles, 5 miles, 9 miles. And the correct answer is option A, 0.25 miles. MCQ number 56. Which city is 1 mile away from Singapore? Kimadi, Johor, Jetty, Raffles Place. And the correct answer is option B, Johor. MCQ number 57. How is Johor connected to Singapore? By a causeway, by a bridge, by a railroad track, none of them. And the correct answer is option B, by a bridge. MCQ number 58. Along the bridge that connects Johor with Singapore, there is a causeway, a railway track, both a causeway and a railway track, none of the above. And the correct answer is option C, both a causeway and a railway track. MCQ number 59. A raised road or track across low or wet ground is called a causeway, railway track, station, none of the above. And the correct answer is option A, causeway. MCQ number 60. Singapore is a country of many nations, religions, cultures and tradition. And the correct answer is option C, nations and religions. MCQ number 61. How many main religious groups are there in Singapore? 3, 4, 5, 7. And the correct answer is option C, 5. MCQ number 62. Which religions are represented in the population of Singapore? Muslim, Buddhist, Hindus, Christian and Sikhs, Muslim, Jews, Buddhist, Catholics and Sikhs, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, Sikhs and Sikhs, Muslim, Hindus, Sikhs, atheists and agnostics. And the correct answer is option A, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindus, Christians and Sikhs. MCQ number 63. How many national languages are there in Singapore? 2, 3, 4, 5. And the correct answer is option C, 4. MCQ number 64. What are the 4 national languages of Singapore? And the correct answer is option D, English, Malay, Chinese and Tamil. MCQ number 65. Which of the following is not a national language of Singapore? English, French, Chinese, Malay. And the correct answer is option B, French. MCQ number 66. The signboards as well programs on TV and radio in Singapore appear in English only, English and Malay, Chinese and Tamil, English, Malay, Chinese and Tamil. And the correct answer is option D, English, Malay, Chinese and Tamil. MCQ number 67. Which is the biggest and most beautiful mosque in Singapore? Masjid Sultan, Istiqlal Mosque, the Blue Mosque, Grand Jama Masjid. And the correct answer is option A, Masjid Sultan. MCQ number 68. The Muslim population in Singapore is sizable, moderate, small, large. And the correct answer is option A, sizable. MCQ number 69. What is Singapore known for in the world? Its abundance of natural resources, its large size, its property and wealth, its political stability. And the correct answer is option C, its prosperity and wealth. MCQ number 70. What is Singapore's status in the area? One of the wealthiest countries, one of the largest countries, one of the smallest countries, none of them. And the correct answer is option A, one of the wealthiest countries. MCQ number 71. The land of Singapore consists of, and the correct answer is option A, 225 square miles area. MCQ number 72. What percentage of the population of Singapore lives far from the port? 20, 30, 50, 80. And the correct answer is option D, 80%. MCQ number 73. What is the area in square miles of land surrounding the port of Singapore where 80% of the population reside? 20 square miles, 25 square miles, 28 square miles, 30 square miles. And the correct answer is option C, 28 square miles. MCQ number 74. How does Singapore acquire raw material and food products? By exporting them, by importing them, by producing them locally, none of the above. And the correct answer is option B, by importing them. MCQ number 75. What is Singapore's approach to money and wealth? Wise management, inadequate, reckless spending, management, none of them. And the correct answer is option A, wise management. MCQ number 76. Which other country has a similar approach to money and wealth as Singapore? China, Thailand, Malaysia, Japan. And the correct answer is option D, Japan. MCQ number 77. What does Singapore's income mainly depend on? Agriculture, manufacturing, tourism, trade and shopping, mining and natural resources. And the correct answer is option C, tourism, trade and shipping. MCQ number 78. What do tourists and traders come to Singapore for? Business, shopping and leisure, to immigrate, to study, leisure only. And the correct answer is option A, business, shopping and leisure. MCQ number 79. Singapore is known as a consumer's paradise, shopper's paradise, retail wonderland, fashion capital. And the correct answer is option B, shopper's paradise. MCQ number 80. What is Singapore known for when it comes to shopping? High price, unlimited options, cheap rates, exclusive products. And the correct answer is option C, cheap rates. MCQ number 81. Where do tourists usually stay in Singapore? Small hostels, vacations, rentals, big hotels, homestays. And the correct answer is option C, big hotels. MCQ number 82. The tourists in Singapore usually eat meal at small restaurants, big restaurants, local market, big hotels. And the correct answer is option A, small restaurants. MCQ number 83. The tourists in Singapore eat meals in small restaurants to enjoy the Eastern cuisine, Western cuisine, both Eastern and Western cuisine, traditional Singaporean food. And the correct answer is option C, both Eastern and Western cuisine. MCQ number 84. Most of the Singaporean workforce depends on the local people, outsiders, businessmen, government. And the correct answer is option B, outsiders. MCQ number 85. The public buses in Singapore ply on roads to ease traffic, increase traffic, create disturbance, none of the above. And the correct answer is option A, ease traffic. MCQ number 86. Who uses public buses in Singapore? Only low income people, only tourists, only wealthy people and high official, everyone. And the correct answer is option D, everyone. MCQ number 87. What is the benefit of using public buses mentioned in Altaf Sheikh's travelogue? Comfortable and spacious travel, low fares, air-conditioned buses, all of the above. And the correct answer is option D, all of the above. MCQ number 88. What is located near the port of Singapore? Change Alley, Raffles Place, Arab Street, Change Alley and Raffles Place. And the correct answer is option D, Change Alley and Raffles Place. MCQ number 89. The place to exchange currency in Singapore was Change Alley, Raffles Place, Mr. Clean, Arab Street. And the correct answer is option A, Change Alley. MCQ number 90. The place in Singapore where one can find every currency in the world is Change Alley, Raffles Place, Arab Street, Singapore Port. And the correct answer is option A, Change Alley. MCQ number 91. Change Alley was a lively and colorful market, narrow and dark market, calm and spacious market, loud and crowded market. And the correct answer is option B, narrow and dark market. MCQ number 92. What did the author do before going for a visit to the city? And the correct answer is option A, he exchanged money. MCQ number 93. One of the largest market in Singapore was a Change Alley, Changi, Raffles Place, Barges. And the correct answer is option C, Raffles Place. MCQ number 94. All the shops in the Raffles Place were. And the correct answer is option B, large and multi-story. MCQ number 95. What can put a person in an inferiority complex while walking into big shops? And the correct answer is option B, having a small pocket. MCQ number 96. What is common in the Singapore market? And the correct answer is option B, bargaining. MCQ number 97. In which countries is bargaining common? And the correct answer is option D, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia and nearly all Asian countries. MCQ number 98. Arab Street is known throughout Singapore for. And the correct answer is option B, reasonable price. MCQ number 99. Which of the following weather is common in Singapore? Dry weather, snowy weather, incessant rainfall, foggy. And the correct answer is option C, incessant rainfall. MCQ number 100. What is commonly seen in Singapore? Cleanliness, greenery, rows of flowers next to each house, all of the above. And the correct answer is option D, all of the above. MCQ number 101. How is Singapore recognized around the world? And the correct answer is option B, Mr. Clean. MCQ number 102. Singapore is called Mr. Clean because of flowers, greenery, cleanliness, seeing sights. And the correct answer is option C, cleanliness. MCQ number 103. Who practices the spirit of cleanliness in Singapore? And the correct answer is option C, everyone from children to elders. MCQ number 104. What Japanese saying is practiced in Singapore? And the correct answer is option A, keep your house and the front of the street clean so you see the whole city clean. MCQ number 105. Keep your house and the front of the street clean so you see the whole city clean is a. And the correct answer is option B, Japanese saying. MCQ number 106. The author said that the government of Singapore is strict in the matter of cleanliness, tourism, business and trading, rules and regulation. And the correct answer is option A, cleanliness. MCQ number 107. What are the consequences of spitting or littering in Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, a fine. MCQ number 108. In Singapore, there are huge penalties or even jail terms for. And the correct answer is option B, littering on roads. MCQ number 109. What is placed in every nook and corner in Singapore? And the correct answer is option A, garbage bins. MCQ number 110. How does the author describe the level of noise and air pollution in Singapore? And the correct answer is option D, minimal noise and air pollution. MCQ number 111. The laws in Singapore are very strict, very lenient, very flexible, very unacceptable. And the correct answer is option A, very strict. MCQ number 112. The police in Singapore is, and the correct answer is option A, honest. MCQ number 113. Where did the author go after visiting some sites in the city of Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, to the countryside. MCQ number 114. How did the author travel to Changi village? And the correct answer is option B, by bus. MCQ number 115. Where is Changi village located? And the correct answer is option B, at the island's end. MCQ number 116. The atmosphere of the countryside in Singapore was, and the correct answer is option B, beautiful and serene. MCQ number 117. What was the main characteristics of the countryside in Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, greenery everywhere. MCQ number 118. What ran along the road in the countryside of Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, a coastline. MCQ number 119. What kind of orchids did the author see in the countryside of Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, pineapple orchids. MCQ number 120. What kind of forest did the author see in the countryside of Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, rubber tree forests. MCQ number 121. As the bus made a brief stop on the ways, how many girls got into the bus and tried to sell pineapples? And the correct answer is option B, half a dozen. MCQ number 122. What did the girls on the bus try to sell? And the correct answer is option B, pineapples. MCQ number 123. The top of the pineapple was cut open, sliced, chopped, closed. And the correct answer is option A, cut open. MCQ number 124. The flesh of the pineapple was, and the correct answer is option B, sliced. MCQ number 125. How many pineapple did Altaf Sheikh and each of his companion buy? And the correct answer is option A, 1 or 2. MCQ number 126. The word Singapore means, and the correct answer is option B, city of lions. MCQ number 127. What can be found everywhere in Singapore? And the correct answer is option B, marble statues of lions. MCQ number 128. Singapore is a fusion of, and the correct answer is option B, east and west. MCQ number 129. What coexist in Singapore? And the correct answer is option C, both modern and traditional way of life. MCQ number 130. What percentage of its income does the Singapore government spend on education? 15%, 20%, 25%, 30%. And the correct answer is option C, 25%. MCQ number 131. What are citizens encouraged to do in Singapore? And the correct answer is option C, get an education. MCQ number 132. What provision is made in schools in Singapore? And the correct answer is option A, accommodation for every children. MCQ number 133. What are students encouraged to do beside getting a quality education in Singapore? And the correct answer is option C, participate in debates, speeches and sports. MCQ number 134. The author Altaf Sheikh visited a speech competition, quiz competition, sports competition, writing competition. And the correct answer is option A, speech competition. MCQ number 135. What impressed the author about the students in the speech competition? Their shyness, their innocence, their talent, and confidence, their boldness. And the correct answer is option C, their talent and confidence. और ये थे हमारे चैप्टर नंबर 8 अ वॉयज टू द सिटी ऑफ लाइंस के मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट 135 एमसीक्यूज। आई होप कि आपने ये तमाम एमसीक्यूज बहुत अच्छी तरह से सुने होंगे, इनको रीड किया होगा और करेक्ट आंसर को अपने पास नोट डाउन कर लिया होगा। इसी तरह के एमसीक्यूज और उर्दू एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियोस, ग्रामर और दीगर चीजों के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए।